Hi guys, welcome to the video. So in the last one we did about the hangman's knot. This is how we would use it for quick roping. So you can see here we have a bundle of rope and we have a loop at the end here. So the idea of this is if we would keep this in our kimono, so this is used by the Japanese police or the Edo period police, and what would happen is you would control somebody, control one arm, and then you would use this to essentially bind them or quick rope them. So what you'll see here is I can pull this through, and what I can do is I can loop through this. So I've got a pretty simple knot here. Okay, and what we would do is we'd loop through this piece of rope. So we can make a single knot, or single slip knot here by running through there. Okay, you can kind of see that's good because I can put my hand through there and I can tie it. If we want to be a little bit clever, okay, what we can do is take a loop of rope, run it through here, and for all intents and purposes, you have a pair of handcuffs. So if I put that through here, I can tie the hands together. Okay, so we can take our length of quick rope. We can put a single loop through if we wanted to bind. Yeah, creating a slip knot. Or what we could do is take a loop, run that loop through, and essentially create a pair of handcuffs. Okay, so it's a nice and easy way of doing it. And the nice thing is, once I've created my loop, here, so I've got my slip knot. So essentially what I would do is I'd take the person's hand and I'd pull the rope through. So I've obviously got my slip knot there. And the nice thing about the way this is held together is essentially I can hold this in my hand. And you can see here all the rope is coming undone. So I can pull this rope out and use this to be tying someone. Okay, and you can see it get to the end here. Okay, so it's not nice and easy. As I say, we use it for quick roping, so we grab someone, we've put an arm lock on them in one form or another, and then what we've done is we've tied them and bound them just using one nice simple bit of string. You can kind of see if I've got all this here, it's a bit of a pain in the backside to try and, I'm going to get knots in it. So the way we tie this up to make sure we don't have knots in it, we put this piece here, so we clip it between our thumb and our finger, keep our hand open, and then what we're basically going to do is just pull the rope through. What we're trying to do is keep doing this until we've got about 2 foot of rope. So normally I'd do this standing up, so it's a bit harder doing it here, and I'd kind of take this, so I'd want this tail here to just be touching the ground. So if my hand's by my waist, this would touch the ground, and then that would give me my loop of rope. And then essentially what I'm going to do next is create that hangman's noose. So what I'm going to do is I've got, if you think of this as a single bit of loop, I'm going to take another loop and run this up. And then what I'm going to basically do is get to the top. I'm going to go wrap around. You can see I'm wrapping around and going over the top of that first loop. So I'm not going to get this too tight. I don't want it too tight, because if it's too tight I'm going to give myself problems. And then what I will do is I'll wrap this around, keep wrapping. Okay, and I'll keep wrapping, and I want this small loop here. So I'm going to put it through that the loop. I'm just going to check where that loop goes through on the top. So you can see it's there. So I'm then going to take this piece of string here, put it nice and tight. Okay, so you can kind of see how that's now tied in. So it's the same as the hangman's loop, basically. I've got my tail with my knot on it, and I've kind of got a long bit here that I can use to loop on my belt if I want to. Right. So this, as I say, you know, once I've tied onto here, it's just a matter of tying this around someone. Should have done it with a shorter rope. Okay, and that will then tie into somebody. So again, last time I find the end. So I take my loop and I pinch it between my thumb and the edge of my hand here. Make these hands nice and big, fingers nice and wide, and just wrap. Try not to kind of do too much wrapping over the top. So ideally you kind of want it to be a nice gentle wrap. Okay, we want about 2 to 3 foot on the end. So what I normally do is, when I've got this nice bundle of string, is I take this top one and I make it a little shorter than the rest. Okay, so it becomes easy to find and then come down. And then when I'm at this end, I go around, over the top, get 2 or 3 binds on there. And I'm going to rotate it over, turn it over, and just keep going through. And to be honest with you, wherever I go, almost always got at least 1 or 2 of these in my bag. It's just useful to have a length of string, and it's nice to have something that you know you can use if you rely on if you need it. So again, I just want to kind of pull on one end so I can see what rope it is, or what loop it is. So it's that loop there. Pull that loop. You can see it's just coming over the top of that, and that just ties it in nice and tight there. Okay, and that is my rope for quick roping. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do some more on knots, I'll do them. If you want me to show you how to use quick roping and tying people, let me know in the comment section. I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.